welcome to the African Dominican Show, where we talk about different topics related to the African diaspora. On today's show, we are going to be talking about what is happening in Dominican Republic right now. I'm sure some of you know about the mass deportation of Haitians that's taking place in Dominican Republic right now. And I'm sure some of you do not know. I live in the USA, in Washington, D.C. area. And just last week, I was talking to an American, and we're just talking about the world and what's happening in the world. And I was surprised that this American did not know that there were deportations happening in Dominican Republic of Haitians. He was really shocked, like, oh my gosh, really, that's happening? So that inspired me to make this video to let everyone know what's happening in Dominican Republic right now. So what happened was on October 2nd, 2024, Luis Abinader, the president of Dominican Republic, announced that he plans to deport 10,000 Haitians per week back to Haiti. There are Dominicans who are against it, and there are Dominicans who are for it. And there are also just the international community that believes this is wrong. The international community is arguing that this is a violation of international laws because the mass deportation is very discriminatory against dark-skinned or black-looking people in Dominican Republic. They are deporting people apparently without due process. They are basically profiling people. If you look like you're Haitian, if you don't look like you're Dominican enough, they'll arrest you, put you in a van, and take you to an immigration center. So they'll just throw you in the van, drive you, deport you, and then find your way back if you do have papers. There are legal Haitians in Dominican Republic who were born there as well, or who have papers. A lot of people who are being picked up, apparently, they're not being asked for their documentation. They're just being arrested and put in a van and taken to jail and then deported. That's why a lot of the international community thinks that this is an injustice, violation of human rights, just because there's no due process. And some are arguing that this is actually racist, something that this move is a racial motivated move to lighten Dominican Republic again, apparently because Dominican Republic is becoming darker because of the Haitians. So this is probably a move to lighten Dominican Republic again. And if you look back in Dominican Republic's history, there's been incidents where lightening in Dominican Republic was a thing. So I don't know if this is a case again this time. It is racially motivated. It's a really sticky situation. I understand both sides. A lot of Haitians go to Dominican Republic for a better life because, as we all know, the situation in Haiti is not the best right now and hasn't been the best for a long time. However, I hear a lot of Dominicans online talking about how a lot of Haitians are migrating to Dominican Republic and putting a burden on the education system and the healthcare system. And because they are putting this burden on the system, the Dominicans are suffering. They're not able to get adequate education and adequate healthcare because of a lot of Haitians who have migrated to Dominican Republic to escape poverty, violence, and economic issues in Haiti. The current situation in Haiti is not the best. At the same time, I'm not blaming the Dominican Republic. Another argument that I hear being made online, Dominicans are complaining that their identity is being erased by the Haitians. Because right now when you go to Dominican Republic, you see more black people than ever before. Because some of these Dominicans believe that to be Dominican, you have to be very mixed. You have to have little African features as much as possible to be Dominican. And to some of these Dominicans, if you look African or if you look like you have African features, you are not Dominican. So a lot of Dominicans feel like a lot of Haitians being Dominican Republic, they're erasing their Dominican identity. And I've heard some Dominicans online say that they're actually being wiped out already because a majority of people in Dominican Republic right now are more Haitian than Dominican. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I'm hearing online from a lot of Dominicans that are very against this, are very against Haitians coming to Dominican Republic because they are worried that their identity is being raised and that Dominican Republic is being turned into quote unquote an African nation like Haiti, because some Dominicans believe that Haiti is an African nation. I don't know how it's an African nation when it's actually in the Caribbean, and Haiti is considered a Latin country. To be an African nation, you have to be on the continent of Africa. If you're not on the continent of Africa, you're not an African nation. Haiti is a Latin country. It's a Caribbean country. And I don't know why a lot of Dominicans like to refer to Haiti as an African nation, which I think is quite racist, because Haiti is a Latin country. Haiti is part of the Caribbean, part of the Latin community. Anyway, sorry, I digressed. But there are many, many reasons why a lot of Dominicans are not happy with Haitians living in Dominican Republic. Are their reasons justified? You be the judge. Let me know in the comments if you agree with these reasons. Are Haitians using up a lot of Dominicans' resources in healthcare and education? Are Haitians wiping away the Dominican identity, erasing Dominicans from the country like some of these people are arguing online? What do you think? Is this true? Let me also be clear that I'm not necessarily taking sides. I do believe in borders. I believe that Dominican Republic is a sovereign nation with immigration laws that should be respected, just like the same way Haiti has laws as well. Immigration laws that also need to be respected. So I believe that every country has immigration laws that should be respected. So that I believe with all my heart. So I am not blaming Dominican Republic for enforcing its immigration laws. But at the same time, I also feel like there could be a bit of compassion shown to Haitians, to your neighbors who are fleeing a bad situation in their country that a lot of them did not even cause. I believe it's one thing to deport people that you think are illegal, but if those people are not causing problems in your country, then I think they are better left alone. If they're not committing crimes, they are not killing people, they are not abusing children, they are just quietly living their best life in Dominican Republic or any country. If they're not causing problems or they're not being troublesome, I think they should be left alone. Although I'm for legal immigration, I also believe in compassion and that every case is different, and that those who are just trying to make ends meet, trying to help those who are back in their countries and they're not causing problems in their new country, that they should be given the grace and the mercy to continue to be in that country as long as they are not causing problems. And I feel like from what I've witnessed and from what I've observed, a lot of the Haitians that have been deported, they are really just hardworking people living in Dominican Republic, just trying to survive because their country is not doing well right now. It's almost like a war zone, and sending people back to a war zone is almost inhuman, I would say. Part of me thinks that the Haitians should be given refugee status in Dominican Republic. And I understand that Dominican Republic probably does not have enough resources to take care of all the Haitians that are moving there. But from my understanding is that Dominican Republic gets some kind of special international aid to cater to Haitians that are living in Dominican Republic that are fleeing hardship in their country. I don't know if that's true or not, but I've heard that Dominican Republic government does get assistance from the international community to help Haitians. So the argument that Haitians are a burden on the system, I don't know how true that is. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. I don't know. If you know for a fact that it's true, then leave your comment below. I also hear that Dominicans also making an argument that because the healthcare system is burdened by extra Haitians who are in the country, sometimes Dominicans, when they go to the hospital, they don't get the help that they need. Or some of them argue that the Dominicans have to pay for the services, but the Haitians do not have to pay for the services. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't understand why Dominicans have to pay and Haitians don't have to pay. I think everybody should pay for the services. And maybe that will also help to alleviate the issue of burdening the healthcare system. So maybe instead of like deporting Haitians, how about just requiring everybody to pay for the service? Just like other nationals, other Dominicans. Maybe that will help to lessen the burden on the healthcare system. So maybe that can be a solution. By charging everybody to use the healthcare system, the system will not be as burdened, because that's an argument that some Dominicans use in a reason behind deporting Haitians, because they are putting a burden on the system that's already drained, because a lot of Haitians have migrated to the Dominican Republic in the millions. And that's why a lot of Dominicans are arguing that there's more Haitians in the Dominican Republic than actual Dominicans. And I'm not sure how true that is. Please, if you know for a fact, or if you have any sources, leave your comments below. And as far as the education system, again, I feel like the Dominican government can do a bit more to make sure the system is not burdened, again, by charging. I think charging for services is better than deporting people back to their country where their country is not safe. Another argument that I hear from Dominicans is that Haitians should go back to their country and build their country and stop depending on Dominican Republic. That's easier said than done. Citizens don't really have too much power to build their own country, because they don't make the laws, they don't control the resources. They can try, but they don't have enough strength or enough power to really bring about the change that will make a difference. The government has to do all that. But unfortunately, if you know the history of Haiti, I believe there are powers that be that will never let Haiti be great. Because Haiti is a black nation, and Haiti has a history of, some say defeated France. Haiti has a bitter history with France. Haiti defeated France and won the war. I believe that that's been held against Haiti because of what they did to the Europeans, still paying the price for it. France taxes them. So Haiti can never really be great because Haiti has a debt to pay to France for kicking them out of their country, which is quite interesting, right? When a good Haitian president tries to rise up to make Haiti great, guess what? That president or that leader will disappear. And that happens to a lot of nations out there, including African nations. There are just powers out there that can never let a black nation be great. So when you tell Haitians to go back to their country and build their country, you have no idea what you're talking about. That's almost impossible. Until the powers that be start doing right by the Haitian people, nothing will ever change. Even if the Haitians want to change something, they don't have the power to do it, because when you try to bring about change, guess what? You will be destroyed. The powers that be find a way to get rid of you. Because sometimes they need chaos to function. They need chaos to flourish. They need to conquer and divide to flourish. So just know that, understand politics are dirty. And politics are running this world. Corporates are running this world. And anything try to mess with their money, they're not going to let it happen. Which includes Haitians making their country better. There are so many politics, so many underlying issues that are keeping Haiti from being great. So please think outside the box. It's not the Haitians. Don't blame the common people. Don't blame the citizens. They have nothing to do with how things are right now. They have nothing to do with that. Blame the powers that be, blame the governments. So what can be done then to help the people of Haiti? Leave your comments below, because it's easier said than done. Pointing fingers, sending Haitians back to their country to face hardship, that is a bit inhuman. I also believe that Dominican Republic needs help to be able to cater to the Haitians that are moving to their country. So I'm not blaming Dominicans 100% here. It's just a very sticky situation. But I feel like compassion needs to be exercised for the common people, for the citizens who are hopeless, who are caught up in a crossfire, and who just want the best for their lives and their family. I understand the side that's against it and the side that's for it, but I just believe that there should be compassion being exercised, and there should be another way to resolve the issue without violating human rights, such as deporting people without due process, separating children from their families. That's very traumatizing. And also just rounding up everybody, even when they're not causing problems in the country. The people that are being rounded up, they might not even be using the healthcare system or education system. They might just be working, supporting their family, and living peacefully in the Dominican Republic. But again, without due process, there's no way of knowing who's really who. That's why a lot of people are against it. And because of that reason too, I am against any type of inhuman treatment of other people. I like to preach love and compassion and mercy. And again, like I said earlier, if people are not causing problems or trouble in their host country, I think they should be left alone to just continue to work and support their families. But if they are criminals and they are causing problems, they are violent, they are abusing people, doing all kind of craziness, and I agree, can deport those people because they should know better. But if people are just living peacefully, they're not bothering anybody, I think they should be left alone. But at the same time, also be like Dominican Republic, maybe they can find another solution to some of their arguments of the burdening of the system. So if you're watching this, what do you think can be done to help the Haitians in Dominican Republic without deporting them? Any suggestions? Leave your comments below. If you think there's another way to help Dominican Republic without burdening the system, Dominican Republic is a sovereign nation. It's a nation of borders and laws which needs to be respected as well. So just like in every other country that has borders and laws. So anyway, that's my personal take on the situation of mass deportations of Haitians in Dominican Republic. Please leave your comments below and let me know what you think and how you think this can be resolved. If you were to advise the Dominican Republic government on how to handle this issue, what would you tell them? If you are a Dominican watching this, are you in agreement with these mass deportations? If you are not, or if you are, please leave your comments below and let's talk about it. If there's anything that I mentioned that was wrong or that needs to be clarified, please also leave your comments below. Again, I really hope that the situation between Haiti and Dominican Republic can be resolved. I know they have a long, bitter history as neighbors, where both sides feel like the other side did them wrong. So there's a lot of wounds between the two countries and the two people who share the same island. But we should just continue to pray for Haiti and Dominican Republic, and continue to pray for Haiti, that Haiti will one day become a shining example of the island that will be prosperous and successful. Hopefully, let's just hope that will happen sooner than later, and that because it will help the Dominican Republic as well. If both countries are doing great on the island, it will mean great things for the island, period, and for both countries. So let's continue to pray for the two countries, spread love, kindness, and all those good things. Again, my name is Valentina, nicknamed the African Dominican. I am not Dominican. I'm actually African from Namibia and Angola. I am nicknamed the African Dominican because I love African culture. I'm African. I'm also into the Dominican culture because Dominican culture is predominantly African culture. So I feel connected to the country and to the island because of its African roots. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.